Good morning. It's Monday, the 24th of November, and it's time for the Monday morning mortgage market update. I'm Patrick Waitman, your local mortgage and protection advisor, helping clients up and down the UK to navigate the mortgage market. So, what's going on? Let's start with the numbers. From the latest Rightmove weekly update, we've got 95% loan to value, 2-year fixes at 5.13%, with 5 years at around 5%. 85% loan to value 2-year fix at 4.27%, and the 85% loan to value 5-year fix at around 4.32%. On the remortgage side, you've got 2-year fixes at around 4.4% and 5-year fixes at around 4.36%. So rates are still a bit higher than they were a few years ago, but week on week we're generally nudging downwards. And this isn't some random change, it's driven by the wholesale markets. As we've said before, lenders price their fixed rate mortgage based on the SONIA swap rate futures, not just the Bank of England base rate. And swap rates are generally easing at the moment. So this means that lenders can fund the deals more easily. And of course, you've got to add into the mix that senior economists like Giles Andrews from Santander is predicting with an 85% certainty that the Monetary Policy Committee is going to drop rates at the next meeting in December, probably to 3.75%. So that's rates out of the way. Let's take a look at the housing data. Halifax recently reported a 0.6% rise in house prices. That was for October. And it bounced the average value of a UK home up to £299,862. And the Office of National Statistics will be producing their latest data set soon. Many analysts are already predicting regional splits and expecting the Midlands to probably fare better than most. And Rightmove has already reported a 1.8% price drop in November. That's the biggest month-on-month fall we've seen in over a decade. But remember, it's very regionally driven. And this just tells us that sellers are adjusting their expectations a lot faster than buyers are. And of course, the big news for this week is going to be Rachel Reeves' budget. That's coming on Wednesday, so make sure you follow me for the analysis afterwards. So Rachel Reeves, or as the media like to call her, Rachel in accounts, is going to be delivering the budget on Wednesday, and there's all kinds of things being speculated in the press. We could be looking at property tax adjustments, stamp duty reforms. We desperately need some investment in home building, and we're waiting to see if there's going to be any incentives around green mortgages and EPC upgrades. Whatever Rachel Reeves does on Wednesday, we often see a pause in house buying just before a budget. And then the market tends to move quickly afterwards once the picture becomes clear. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens. And of course, I'll be bringing you a video as soon as we've got the information. So let's have a quick run through the headlines for the last week. Rightmove are saying that asking prices are down in November. We've got several lenders trimming away at their rates. Swap curves generally suggesting that funding's going to get cheaper. And buyer demand's on the soft side, but mortgage approvals themselves are actually rising. And stock levels in the Midlands are improving, so that's giving buyers more choice in the market. It's what you'd probably call a transitional market and a little bit of calm before the storm. Obviously, here in the Midlands, we're not seeing the same levels of price drops that we're seeing in the south. Typically, places like Hinckley, Harborough, Broughton, Astley, Lutterworth, the prices tend to move slower and more steadily. And this is good. It gives us better affordability, less volatility, more predictable lending outcomes, and remortgage clients are always in a stronger position to negotiate. So if your current fixed rate deal is ending in the next 6 months, it's probably time to get in touch and get something locked in. We can always alter the rate later if things change. And if you're looking to buy or move in the East Midlands, don't assume prices are going to plunge. The Midlands is not London. And just swinging back onto remortgages, competition amongst lenders at the moment is your friend. Grab it while you can. And obviously keep an eye on the budget on Wednesday because things could move quickly thereafter. Thanks for watching this week's Mortgage Market Update. I'm Patrick Waitman, your local East Midlands mortgage and protection advisor serving clients up and down the UK. Links are in the bio if you want to get in touch. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.